Okay, so I wasn't planning on videoing anything else today, but I left for work. And as I was pulling out of the driveway, I saw this on the porch. And I thought, what is this? What could this be? And so I grabbed it and just opened it really quick. And then I drove into work. And can you kind of see? This gave me a hint of what it is. So I wanted to be able to take this into work with me tonight. So I'm like in the car, kind of trying to get into it. Poor quality video. Oh. Healers of the Earth Oracle. So I did not get a shipping notice that this was on its way. The last information on Kickstarter said that it was shipping, but that she would send out all the shipping notifications once she had them. Some other people said that they had already gotten their decks, but I figured that they had already gotten a shipping notification, but maybe not. So I did get the book that goes with it. This is a reprint. Oh, sorry about all the... Oh. So, yes, oh, I don't have, there's so much plastic here and I only have one hand since I'm in my car and I have to go into work. So, gosh, I really want to open this. Okay, I'm going to let it go. I don't want to let it go. I'm going to let it go. I will do it in a little bit and see if I can splice the two things together. Okay. So, ooh, I'm back. I don't know, I'm kind of crooked maybe. Trying to get it straightened out. So, to be honest, I went to work. I worked a 12-hour shift until 5:30 in the morning. Came home, went to sleep. I've gotten up and kind of taken care of the dogs and gotten myself some tea. And I did kind of peek through the deck last night. Not all the way. I haven't looked at every single card. I do have it put back into order. Piece of hair. This, I'll go through the deck first. So, Healers of the Earth Oracle. It's a reprint. I backed this on Kickstarter. The author is, creator is Mandy Peterson. This came shipped straight from China to us. She said she would send tracking numbers when she had them all, but I actually received the deck before the tracking number. So you open it up and it says, we're all responsible for what we manifest at a greater level than ourselves because we all contribute to a greater consciousness that is manifesting in the world. So, magnetic box. I've got a little ribbon here to get this out with. I did take that little plastic band off last night. When I did that and brought the cards out, I did notice that I have a little rip in the box here. So I'll just, and it's kind of pulling, I'll glue that down and hopefully it'll be okay. So, so this is a, ooh, the cards have numbers on them, so that's the extra. Okay, so we have 83 cards in the deck, which was one of the reasons that I got it. To have an Oracle deck that has that many cards is, I think, a pretty unique thing. Maybe I just haven't been around Oracle cards enough to know. So I'm going to compare the size to the This Might Hurt Tarot, which I think is the deck that I have that is like most standard size-ish. So, as you can see, they are super, super close in in size. It looks like maybe the corners aren't quite as rounded, so I can see a little corner peeking through, but very close in size that way. Healers of the Earth does feel like a thinner like cardstock, but I'm not sure now that I'm looking at it out. So this might hurt. 78 cards. And the Healer's Oracle 80, what would it say, 83, 82 cards? I can't remember now. So they're really close in thickness. Oh, okay. So there's that. Let me just put, this might hurt off to the side. The backs of the cards do have words on them. Let me see if I'm bringing them up well enough so that you can see them. Sorry about the shaking. Bumped my camera. So I have some that say extra card. Community. I do have my readers on now. I didn't in the car. Empathy and relationships. Spiritual hygiene. Purification and release, industry and technology, hypervigilance and illusion. Let's see, collective emotional. Just making sure I'm not missing any in between. So it says personal emotional. Collective physical and personal physical. So those seems like the categories of the cards. And I'm just gonna flip through. Let me see if I can kind of zoom in and keep everything in frame here. You can, and I'm not good at like putting on music in the background or anything like that. I'm just gonna flip through and let you look at this artwork. Pause if you want to read. So there is kind of a title and then some keywords on each card. I don't know, we'll see how fast I can flip through them. Flight plan, it's the Cinderella's. Ooh, so I got some kind of fairy tale stuff in here every once in a while. Quarantine. Ooh. Oh, I love all of the mushrooms. There's so much detail in these cards, so many things going on. Look at that, without a care. And at the same time I'm seeing this, this is so weird, but I'm reminded of Anna and Frozen knocking at Elise's door, like, do you want to build a snowman? Kind of thing. I love that card. I have a few of them on the swing here. A few fairies, a few mermaids. A unicorn. Pegasus. I got a couple cards kind of stuck together there. They don't want to. There we go. I'll be interested to see the guidebook. You think a rabbit? I think a rabbit. Every once in a while I've got a card that, there we go. So it's a matte finish to the cards. They feel really good in the hand. They feel really flexible. I'll be interested to see how they shuffle. I wanted to shuffle them so much last night, and I did not. Okay. We have isolate 6 feet. Hindsight 2020. We've got the rolls of toilet paper there. She looks pretty depressed and sad all there by herself. "2020 vision." Again, we've got rolls of toilet paper here. It does seem like a shout out to the Americans who couldn't figure themselves out at the beginning of the pandemic. I have a second Divine Masculine. These are the extra cards, right? So the Smooth Sailing, this Divine Masculine, and this Divine Feminine. So beautiful, beautiful artwork. A few smattering images of people of color, not a lot. Everybody's young and beautiful except for the old wide hermit guy. So not a ton of diversity, but I don't know, a little bit, not a ton. Let's see. I'm going to kind of back up here. And let's see how it shuffles. I am a riffle shuffler. So that shuffles well. It's not sticky or clumpy. It's kind of sliding in there pretty good. I say that, and now I think that's a user error more than the cards there. So yeah, got a little bend into them when I do that. They go smoothly this direction. So there's that. And then here is the book. The book comes separately. It's bigger than the box. It is all black and white. Sorry, I just hit my camera again. It is, man, let's see, 173 pages. I am a little confused. I kind of peeked through this last night and we see all the cards with a black and white image, an upright and a reverse meaning. And it does go through all the cards. Even the updated new cards, not the Divine Feminine. But then we have a collective definitions, a reading of collective energies. And we kind of go through the cards again with collective energies. So I'll be interested in getting into that and seeing what that actually means. So I haven't had a chance to really read the book yet. Then there is the beginning of the book, which have some spreads, intentions, basically telling you how to work with the different cards, why there are skulls in the cards, to be mainstream or not, earth sensitive about the cards. So yeah, there it is. I've been really excited. I'll be excited to work with it. We've shuffled, so maybe we should pull a card for the day and see what it says. And then we can read a little bit about it. And, you know, I got to take off my shoes. It's a weird thing about me, but I don't feel like I can ever resonate and feel like there's a stopping point to pick a card. When I have my shoes on, I have to do my spreads and my card work barefoot. It's a weird thing to feel the energy. And I feel like, okay. Withdrawal symptoms: yearning, craving, pain over loss. So this is card 49. And let's see what the book has to say about it. Letting go of something where there's felt a dependency isn't always easy. This is true whether you've become dependent on Oh, here we go. This is true whether what you've become dependent on involves alcohol, drugs, food, technology, a relationship, or something else addictive. Whether you're the person who's chosen to quit an addiction or the choice was made for you, you could find yourself experience temporary symptoms of withdrawal, which could include cravings, yearning, disrupted sleep, anxiety, or other physical or emotional symptoms. Fortunately for you, you can move through these symptoms, giving your body and mind the time to process what feels lost. They should eventually subside. The temptation, however, may return to what you're dependent upon or what is familiar to ease your discomfort. Try not to fall off the wagon this way. If you keep moving forward through your symptoms of withdrawal, you'll later feel glad you made the effort. And there is a reverse meaning. And then if I go to the back and look at 49 here, this is about purification and release. The card indicates collective addictions and whether they're being overcome or indulged in. Can signify collective change or loss that takes time to process. An upright collective energy is someone in the public eye enters rehab or discloses they are in treatment for addiction, or a former addict uses their celebrity to educate or help others. There could be new legislation concerning alcohol, drugs, or drinking and driving, or the public could be experiencing withdrawal or loss concerning someone or something they relied or depended upon. It may take time to adjust to mourn to the loss. Okay, so looks like the first part of the book is like a personal reading, and then the second part is like a collective reading for all of people. So interesting. So it depends upon, I guess, who you're reading for and what you're reading about. So this has been the Healers of the Earth Oracle by Mandy Peterson. Kickstarter just came out. Beautiful cards, shuffles really well. Beautiful imagery. Not super diverse, but very pretty. And I hope you have a great day. Stay safe, be happy, have fun. Bye-bye.